One. Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. And I have to adjust my seating here because I have a guest, which we're sharing the same limited space. This is Frosty from the Frosty Pepper. You guys may or may not be familiar with him. If you are not familiar with him, then you need to go over to the Frosty Pepper on YouTube.
Frosty Pepper's got to make some more stuff on the Frosty
He's
Pepper.
about to. He will.
Yeah.
And he's going to drop some truth bombs on all of you. So get ready. All right? Grab your liquor, whatever you got to get to help digest the truth. I'm kidding. I do not promote alcoholism.
We'll joke about it, though.
We will.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
sure.
we will.
Yeah.
I will link his channel at the end of this video, so look for that as well. Please like, subscribe, and share to give this channel some love. Timcast is what Frosty has brought to the table.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before. Before we get into that, if I do have some new members here, you guys are in my living room. You have been invited over to watch this with us, so have a seat. And yeah, this is a Frosty special here.
Yep. I've been watching Timcast on YouTube for a number of years now. Every day I get my news highlights from Tim. He puts on a good show. He's got quick segments throughout the day, and then they have a sit down IRL show every weekday night. It's fantastic. He's based. He was a kind of center liberal at one point, but he's kind of woken up along with, I think, a lot of people in the world. And he's been a musician, and he's a skateboarder too, but he puts music out sometimes, and this is one of his new songs. It's called Eyes of Advice.
And this was released 15 hours ago at the time of us recording this video. You can find the original at Timcast Music, the YouTube channel. TIMCAST, all one word. And 91,000 views in 15 hours. So he's got some following.
He does, yep.
All right. I don't see any closed captions, so we're not going to have that benefit.
No.
But is it usually pretty
Yeah.
clear?
It's clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. We missed the first part. Missed the first part.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Start from the beginning.
Opened a door. Do you think you're crazy if darkness implores? It's asking you maybe to watch for the eyes. They offer advice. One more trip in my mind would suffice for me. Can't you see when you're alone? It's when we come back. When we come back to sing for you. Your head hits the floor, your body is aching, it's asking for more. Or maybe it's tempting to open your eyes when light starts to shine. One more trip outside should suffice for me. Can't you see when you're alone? It's when we come back. When we come back to sing for you.
That was an interesting dissonance.
Your body goes cold, and your heart is racing. It's starting to know the advice you've been taking has opened your mind at the cost of your life. One more slip, till the rest should suffice for me. Can't you see that you're alone? We'll never go back. We'll never go back to sleep for you. Tell me that you're getting cold feet, my friend. You think that you see we've taken home. Never go back to
Wrong color. Be red pill.
That should be.
What is the white pill significant of though?
White pill is hope.
Oh, okay.
It's hope once you've been red pilled. So actually, it could be fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't speak of that metaphor a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I do think that's on point.
Well, this was interesting. I think it was a lot more electronica,
Yeah.
kind of not like in true electronica form.
I really like the aggressive parts though. I really like this.
There was a dissonance
Yeah.
in there.
I love that. It's very melodic and then it just goes aggro.
Yeah.
And it's just very discordant and angry and
But it was specifically designed that way.
Absolutely.
To go along with the lyrics of what's, waking up and, okay, so here's what I got from it. I was sometimes
you got to know the lyrics to really get the message.
sometimes artists can dance in and out of abstractness when it comes to lyrically. And then of course you look for the video components to help fill in and this was a really abstract video.
That's great video.
Too as well.
Yeah.
So I started getting lost, kind of like how he was, which was really apropos because that's kind of what he was getting at.
Yeah.
And I think it's this going from being in this sleep state of way we've been existing in this world to finally waking up to truth. And I think that dissonant part is that transition from going from the lie into truth.
Yeah.
Can be a very dissonant, not a very peaceful journey.
No, very
Because when
uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel unmired. You're
Thought those were sirens.
yeah, some noises outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Kids. You know what I was thinking though? It's oddly enough, as I was looking at the imagery, and you're seeing those nebula and the stars and all of that. And I thought, see, this is where music is so great because it can inspire you to go on a journey.
It can. It can inspire you to go on a journey searching for the message that's not in the song, which I do love about music because I've done that with music before. Yeah.
Those are the ooh squirrel moments.
Yeah.
Oh, that was timed
Weird
appropriately.
timing.
I know. So we have a garbage truck out there that has decided to become possessed.
I think it's a kaiju awakening.
It's just like, it's saying, screw you guys, we're doing what we want.
Godzilla.
It's well, if I'm awakening to the truth, I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I like that.
But I thought about when we see the images of these nebula and all of this grandeur, this stuff out in space. What if we're actually looking into the synapses of God's mind?
That's what I thought.
That we're actually inside His mind.
That we're actually like little figments of God's brain, or little filaments of His imagination. Yeah.
But we're real. We're not.
Indeed.
It's so much.
Being a filament of God's imagination is a very good thing. Yeah.
They really need to train these garbage truck drivers.
If God lives in every living thing, and He knows,
Makes sense.
He knows when every sparrow dies.
Yep.
That's biblical.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Him.
Yeah.
The life force that animates the world.
But that's where I disagree with the line where, He talks about you're alone. Because we were told, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we're never going to be alone. So I'm going to...
But to express that in music, to capture a feeling, isn't saying that you never won't be.
I wish that would leave us alone.
Yeah, he's got... How many dumpsters are out there? He's
three.
on his third or fourth one
There's
now.
3. And the crazy thing is we've got a little restaurant right over there in the strip mall. And at 1 o'clock in the morning, they'll come out and they'll dump all the beer bottles into one of those.
That's very loud. Yeah.
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 It's like from the Trailer Park Boys. Have another drink, Ray.
Yeah.
I'll shout that out the window too when they do that, and they look around. Where are we going with this? I was waiting for the distractions to go so we can finish this.
Yeah.
So you brought this to my attention, but this is a first watch for you too.
Yeah.
You know, so here's what I'm going to say. I loved the imagery. I think there was a lot of abstract creativeness. The color, composition, all of that was really great.
Most impressive video you guys have done so far.
Okay,
Yeah.
and this is my first experience with him, so I have to look at more.
And I think everything they put out is quality.
Okay.
It really is, but this one resonated with me more than the others. And part of it is the imagery, part of it is the aggressive part after the melody.
Yeah.
It was hard to understand a lot of the lyrics and really gets lost in that, but just the sense of kind of defanging the boogeyman at the end and that being the source of your hope.
Yeah.
That was an interesting little end to tie it all up.
Sure.
Like, I know he put out a challenge, I think, on Twitter if someone can figure out the meaning. Like, let us know
this one?
of this
Okay.
song. So there is a hidden, like, maybe not so hidden, but
But you know what I'm going to say to that?
yeah.
Everyone's going to come up with their own meaning. So
It's true, but sometimes it's very specific. Like the Dustin Kensrue song last week.
Yeah.
I had you listen to.
yeah.
So I listened to that and I love the song, and then my wife points out that it's about the prodigal son, and it just elevated the song.
Sure.
I mean, it's like, oh my God, you're right. Just goosebumps and.
Well, and
now,
I wouldn't
now
have
it's
thought
hard
of
to
that.
listen to without tearing up.
I wouldn't have thought of that unless you had
Yeah.
told me that before we watched it,
Yeah.
because now I was looking at it through that lens.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, that makes absolute sense. So,
Yeah.
cool. Well, thanks for bringing this to our attention,
Yeah,
to
it
my
was fun.
attention.
That was fun.
I think
Good stuff, Timcast.
based upon how you guys respond to this video in the form of likes and subscriptions and comments, I may continue, with
Yeah, he's got.
Frosty's a guest on this channel. If you're new here just on this video, he's not a regular yet.
Yeah.
But on my own, I may explore some more. So thanks for bringing that to our attention.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that's all we have for this one. God bless you. Jesus loves you, and we will talk to you later. Remember, Romans 8:28.